guys and your friends that you have with you here?
Okay, so we're an organization. We're 5 years old this year. And currently we have done 12 of the Kevlar vests to protect our local canines from bullets and stabs.
So you provide those to
Yes,
the...
we
Okay.
provide those at no cost for our jurisdiction. So if they have a dog and they need one, they can contact us and we'll do that for them. We also work with local search and rescue groups, and we get them cooling vests, GPS tracking collars. They have to pay for their own gas and hotels, so we help them out with that. We get military canines, we ship them items overseas. And then these two, this is Reba, the redhead next to me. She's in training to be a service dog, and that is her housemate Greta, and she will be a therapy dog. So that's the next group that we're going to start helping, is the service and the therapy dogs. And this coming week, we have an event at the Rack House in Cottleville.
Okay.
It's Coloring for a Cause. You can come and color your pictures. We provide the pictures and all the coloring materials. It's at the Rack House in Cottleville. So you can come out and have dinner and wine and color your picture.
Looks like it's from 7 to 9?
Yes.
All right, sounds great. What sort of feedback do you get from the organizations that you help, that you provide these materials for?
Because the police canines are with their handlers 24/7, they live with them, they're in the car with them for their shifts and everything, it's invaluable to them to have that vest to protect their partner. Just like they want to protect their human partner, they also want to protect their canine partner and do what they can for them.
So there's obviously a need for this.
Yes.
The support that you show helps them do their jobs.
Right, right.
So eventually, these dogs will be placed where?
Reba will eventually she has one of two options of being a service dog for someone that has a PTSD issue, or we've talked about her going into the court system and being a comfort dog for maybe children or somebody that, has to testify, is a little bit more uncomfortable, because when she has somebody that's being anxious, she wants to be right next to them. And then Greta actually belongs to Barb and Mark, and she lives with them, and they'll be using her as a therapy dog to go out to like the nursing homes and libraries and things like that to show the community how much the dogs help.
Clearly, this must be something you're passionate about,
Yes,
right?
very much so.
Why so?
I've always been passionate about dogs. I've always worked with dogs, and there was a gap. I felt like there was a gap that the working dogs were not getting some of the materials they needed. So the police, when they buy the dog, they spend a lot of money getting the dog and a lot of money in training, but they're not protecting
Caesar.
them. So the Kevlar vest, like I said, we purchase that and we give it to them so that if they have to go into a situation where they would be stabbed or shot, they're actually protected, just like the officer would be. And they're the first line of defense. They don't have a choice to say no. The officer says go, and they'll go. So the same thing with the search and rescue. The search and rescue dogs are actually handled by private individuals. And if you don't have the money to go out on a search and find that child that's lost or autism patient that's lost, there's nobody searching for them.
Sure. How else can people find out about your organization?
We have a website. It's dogsondutymo.org is our website, and we're on Facebook, of course, and our email is dogsondutymo@gmail.com. So any of those ways they can reach us.
And a big event Tuesday again.
Tuesday,
Tell us
yes.
about that one more time.
That's Tuesday at the Rack House in Cottleville from 7 to 9. It's Coloring for a Cause, and you just color and drink some wine and hang out.
Sounds great. Well, thanks for joining
All right,
us in
thank
studio.
you.
We appreciate it. Thanks for
Thank
doing
you.
what you're doing. I know the officers definitely appreciate what
Yeah.
you're doing. Stay with us. Coming up, we're going to go from dogs to talking about some penguins.